Hey man, you ever look into flat earth?
Right, I thought I'd make this a good comparison video.
Anything special you're looking for?
Just shooting them islands over there. On a good clear day, you can see them perfectly in the water, but when there's mirroring, everything vanishes. And why?
But this is Pine Island we're on?
Yeah, this is Pine Island. That's Hernando Beach Islands out there. And on a clear day, like I said, there's a string of them out there, but even from your vantage point up there, they're still not visible.
Yeah.
But I've been down here low, close to the water, 28 inches, and was able to see all of them. So what is that?
Yeah, right.
Overcast, mirroring effects. Stuff that science don't teach you when you're in school.
I don't remember much about school anyway.
Yeah. Teach you belief and not reality.
Yeah.
Theories. Hey, you got it. You can't even focus on it. It's also got distortion going on.
I think I've learned more by experience.
I have too. Hands on.
Now I have trouble remembering it.
Yeah, I look at this and the mirroring actually starts at this closer piece of land right here. I've shot Cutter's Rock is a beacon light out there. I've shot it from a low perspective, 11 miles out. Where science will tell you that a man standing 6 foot tall on the shore can only see 3 miles.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's good to go back and research what science says.
It's the mirror effect that allows you to see the 11.
No, the mirroring effect is what causes you not to see it.
Oh.
Because today, Bayport bird rack is probably about it's about 3.5 miles out, maybe a little bit more.
Of course, that island right there is one that's kind of visible.
The what? 4.8.
4.8 miles?
Yeah, 4.84 miles to be exact. You know, I always want to make these videos faster, with a lot less, view time. But it's really hard to show observations in a slow manner or in a speedy manner to where somebody's going to pick up and understand. Right now, I'm standing more or less on the beach. I'm not up on the observation deck, which is only, a few more feet higher. But usually I got to put my tripod all the way up when I go up there. So I gain, 5, 6 feet in height. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this video along, show you what Bayport looks like at this height during this time of the day in these conditions. And the first rack you saw was, Bill Watts. That was the Hernando Beach rack. And you won't see anything else. But let me speed this along till I get to the Bayport rack. I'm going to move it along here real quick. And here shortly we're going to get to the Bayport rack. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All these are just the channel markers out there. And then here's a Bayport rack. And you can see how it's just blending into its own reflection. It's distorted. It's blurred. You can't get it in focus because you cannot focus on mirages or the mirroring effect, distortion. All right, I'm going to speed it up until I actually go up on top of this deck. So I'm going to speed it up to that point. The only reason I'm doing this is because again, I really don't want to cut nothing out and have somebody say, oh, you totally changed the total video and everything else, you're lying. And I don't lie. My observations prove I don't lie. I'm always out to bring people the best observations that I can under whatever circumstances I can. I know when there's this mirroring effect or this miraging effect, it causes all kinds of distortion. Obviously here, zooming in on these rocks that I cannot see with my naked eye anyhow. But you could also see how those islands were, just distorted out, vanishing within their own reflection or hiding within their own reflection. So now I go and I take my camera, my tripod, everything, and I take it up on top of this deck. Again, this deck is only a few feet high, as you can see. And you can also see it's a fairly low tide out there when you see the rocks sticking out. It's pretty low. And of course, the video has already gone way longer than what I wanted it to. But again, people want to get instant gratification. I cannot give that. I try. I really do hate to cut my videos, but obviously you still see this mirroring effect or this miraging effect hiding most of these islands within this reflective or this, I want to say mirroring effect because that's what I feel it is. It's in the mirroring zone. And when that mirroring zone's there, that light reflection or light propagating off the water is hiding whatever is out there, whatever it is. So in turn, now I'm going to switch to another video showing you another observation from a low perspective. This video was recently taken on 4/21/2019. Okay, now I'm going to show you something back in October of 2018. Okay, the only cell phone footage I had of where I located my camera on this day is this particular video right here. This is where I started out. And I have the footage of this. I had already posted one time before showing you this gap that's in between these islands out at Hernando Beach. I've marked this spot. I measured it through Google Earth. It's 4.84 miles. So I know that it is a long distance for the height of my camera. My camera is set at 28 inches, and I possibly am a foot above the actual water line. Possibly. Excuse me. So again, I just wanted to show you the location of my camera. And I'm going to leave it at that. and then I'm going to show you the footage that I got, or a piece of the footage that I got, so I can keep this short. It ain't going to be so short, but hopefully I can keep your attention here, because this really does show some good footage. All right, I cut this. I cut a bunch of this video out. There was the tree out there that sticks up that I'm always filming with birds on it. Here's people out here in small boats, or skidoos, or they're out there playing around in these skidoos, and you can see them pretty clearly in the water, even at that distance. That's why I say this is some really excellent footage that I had. And what I'm going to probably do is just take all of that footage and make one video, including the part where I go up on the deck on a different day. I'll put that in first, and then I'll just load up all the other video and show it in one long video for those that are interested in seeing reality instead of seeing the bullshit the globe defenders keep trying to pull the wool over our eyes. Obviously, you can tell that these skidoos would more or less be invisible in that first video that I showed. You would not see them out there. They would be hidden inside that mirroring effect, and you would not see them at all. I mean, on this day, you even see mullet jumping way out there. But the good part's coming up here, people. Hold steady with me. I mean, the thing is here is I'm not only seeing these jet skis out here, but when I come across these boats, you can really see how far out they are. Also, I had footage of, in this, I had footage of another bird wreck that's well beyond, and that could be another one too. That little dot that was there, but check these boats out. They're way up against the island, and you can actually see these boats sitting in the water. You can even see people out there in their little tubes, or more jet skis. I don't know. But, I'm at a low perspective. All of this shit should be cut off by science, by the curvature of the earth, but you look out there and it is flat. It's all get up, people. It is flat. It is level. Wind's coming out of the east. That's why I was kind of hiding behind this wall. You can see the wind blowing. I wanted to kind of keep my camera pretty steady, so I got down behind this wall. Plus two, it gave me a low perspective to show that these boats are clearly in the water, but on a day of bad visibility, they would be hidden. You would not see any of these boats in that other video. You may see just the tip tops of those boats, but you would not see the boats. Matter of fact, I don't think you would see these boats at all. I don't think you'd see any of them. They would be invisible to you because they would be well hidden within that mirroring effect. And I say this pretty openly, that this mirroring effect hides shit. It hides things. It hides everything. You would definitely not see the jet skis there. You would probably not see the boats there. You may see just the tip tops of them on some of the bigger boats. But them smaller boats, you would not have seen any of that if you compare it into the first part of the video. And I was at a much higher perspective, so I should have seen more of the water. But that isn't how it works. It's because of the angular resolution, which causes this mirroring effect that you cannot escape. The only thing you can do is get good visibility on a good day, and you'll see as far as your height of your camera will allow. Anything past that will start mirroring again, and you'll be back to the same thing that you had in the first part of the video. This mirroring effect causes these issues. Don't believe me? Watch the long version of this, because I'm going to put it out, and people can watch it. Hopefully they can learn from it, and hopefully it'll shut some of the trolls up to where they'll quit trolling all these flat earth channels and talking their bull crap. And there's that boat that I started out with in the very beginning of the video. with the cell phone footage. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.